Hello and welcome to this short introduction to international humanitarian law. We're here today because your commanders asked our organization to guide you through IHL, or what you might call the laws of war. Okay, so what it really comes down to is this. 1. Only engage combatants. 2. Don't attack anything other than military targets. 3. Spare civilian persons and property. And 4. Limit destruction to what your mission requires. Simple, right? Look, we know on the ground the situation can be messy. And for that reason, we now encourage you all to familiarize yourselves with the information we've set up around you. Be sure to try out our VR simulations at the 3 stations. Instructors will be available online to help you through. Good luck.
All right, let's get started with a case study simulation. Your objective here is to move through each room, dealing with enemy combatants in an appropriate manner. I'll be providing feedback all the way, but keep in mind the color of the entities you encounter. Now, this is important, so listen carefully. Red is hostile, green is friendly, purple is civilian. So, if that's all clear, let's jump in. Virtual guns at the ready. Go!
Hold fire. Form staggered column.
Remember to check your targets. Not all situations are what they seem. Your ROE is to hold fire until fired upon. Notice that we're also highlighting your projectile paths. You'll see how quickly ricochets or material penetration can cause unintended casualties. So watch out.
Move 75 meters. Front.
Tough call. Is he a combatant?
Enemy!
Participating in combat directly, this civilian's protected status has been revoked. Nothing more to do in this room. Move on. Our healthcare workers were able to safely do their jobs. You successfully handled some very complex issues. Armed civilians can be incredibly problematic. That's not a smart move. No other civilian casualties. Good. This next room's in enemy territory. Nevertheless, take care with your targets.
Three, 4, flank left. Contact, rifle. Cover me, reloading! Area clear. Return to formation! Contact! Man!
Hostile.
Fall back!
Roger. Clear.
Rifleman, 75 meters. Front.
Hey now, let unarmed medical staff do their jobs. You'll want to search every corner of the room.
Area clear.
The room is clear. Keep moving. You shouldn't have engaged the medics. They were only trying to save their wounded. You've made the right call, letting injured and unarmed soldiers live. Nice one. Treating prisoners humanely is important. The final room, and a challenging array of entities. Be sure to consider both your weapons and your environment.
Move up.
Halt!
Copy that.
Contact! Rifleman!
Contact! Rifleman!
Are you sure? That's a civilian.
Contact! Man! Move left!
Scratch one.
Move up!
Understood.
Nickel.
Civilians is one of the most basic laws of armed conflict.
Return to formation!
Keep searching the room. Check every corner.
Move right.
That's all for this room. Our healthcare workers were able to safely do their jobs. Journalists often put themselves in harm's way. It's true, but that was perfectly done. The enemy used human shields against you, illegally, but you avoided unnecessary casualties. No other civilian casualties. Good. Okay, for this sim, we're going to take a look at mines. Anti-personnel mines, to be exact. Now, your teammate has already set up another minefield further down. You should begin by placing several mines at the mock-up checkpoint in front of you. Okay, let's get back to the observation post. See how effective you were. These poor SOBs can't see what they're in for. This isn't good. Your comrades don't know about your minefield. No point in shouting. They're not gonna hear you.
Move 75 meters. Front.
User left your channel.
Mines, then, clearly violate the principle of distinction. They can't tell a soldier from a child or friend from foe. Time to make your way through some minefields. Get through the first one, mind your step. Whoa, that cluster bomb was a bit danger close. Let's see if we can make this easier. Pick up that mine detector, head over to the next minefield. By using the toolkit, you can deactivate unexploded ordnance and all sorts of mines. Carefully move through and clear the area that's just been cluster bombed. Now let's find out how you did. Area clear. Great work. Sadly, the world is rife with mines and unexploded ordnance. Many are remnants of forgotten conflicts, but continue to claim between 15 and 20,000 lives every year. All right, enjoying the view? In this sim, we'll explore collateral damage. Again, hostiles are marked in red and civilians in purple. So, see that military convoy down there? You have a variety of strike options available. Think carefully, then take out those vehicles.
Be advised. Support units are now on standby. Out. Requesting immediate airstrike at the transmitted coordinates. Over.
Copy that. Strike aircraft on the way. Out.
Requesting immediate fire support at the designated coordinates. Over.
Target location received. Ordnance is inbound. Out. Rounds complete. Out. Splash. Out. Be advised, we've lost contact with the aircraft. Out.
They...
Seize the area.
Huh?
Copy. We're moving out.
Requested close air support at the designated location. Over.
Roger. Coordinates received. CAS is inbound. Out.
Requesting immediate fire support at the designated coordinates. Over.
Target location received. Ordnance is inbound. Out. Routes complete. Out. Splash. Out.
Okay, you've accomplished your objective. Let's evaluate the results in relation to the principle of proportionality. Saving every non-combatant isn't always possible. Proportionality seeks a balance between collateral damage and military necessity. An infantry assault means you have troops on the ground, making decisions with accurate intel, but it can also put lives at risk. Artillery isn't always accurate. Incoming rounds can take a long time to reach their target. They have large amounts of effect. Helicopters do have precision sensors and weapon systems, but they can struggle against anti-air defenses. Airstrikes can be effective, especially if paired with advanced munitions. But to minimize collateral damage, cooperation with intel providers is key. You didn't use cluster munitions. Wise choice. They cover large areas with explosive bomblets, many of which never detonate. Like landmines, they cause suffering long after a war has ended. This simulation sought to illustrate the principles of precaution and proportionality. Of course, in reality, the support options are limited. You may face life and death decisions. It's not black and white. But through meticulous planning and a continuous evaluation of the actual situation, collateral damage can be lessened. Lives saved.